Kylie Jenner just announced her newest business venture, and it's already causing some major drama. A creative director who works with some pretty big names in the industry is calling Kylie out for allegedly ripping off her business model and designs. It's a mess, so let's get into it. It's no secret that whenever a Kylie Jenner announces a new business, there's always going to be some mess to follow. The Kylie Jenner family have been called out time and time again for ripping off ideas from small businesses, and Kylie's new launch is not being spared in that pattern. A few days ago, Kylie Jenner teased her new business called Kai. The first post that Kylie made for the brand was pretty vague, which got a lot of people talking and wondering what the brand might be. Some people were looking up trademarks, which showed Kai being trademarked initially for jewelry, but then it was trademarked for literally every single item of clothing and accessories, which made a lot of people lean towards a clothing brand. Kylie was immediately met with backlash over her potential clothing line. People were leaving comments saying that the world didn't need another mediocre fashion brand and wondering if this was going to be anything like her swimwear brand. You see, this is not Kylie's first time trying to venture into clothing. Back in 2021, Kylie launched her swimwear brand called Kylie Swim, and it did not go over too well. The reviews her bikinis got were absolutely horrible. People said the fabric was cheap, it would go transparent when it got wet, the stitching was off.
I have never bought a Kardashian product before. I'm kind of stuck to my makeup routine, etc. But I thought I love swimwear, so let's try it out. Of course, the packaging is super cute. I love the logo and the general branding. But the quality is not it. I tried on the swimsuit last night. Honestly, couldn't take a video. It was completely see-through. Like, it's the thinnest piece of material in the world. I wish you could feel this nothing piece of fabric right now. Like, it is not double lined. It's complete. You can see my kitchen and finger right through it. This bathing suit is $80. I have better bathing suits that cost half the price. And I'm not even gonna go into how bad the stitching is. There are things falling apart everywhere. Save yourself some money. Don't buy it. I will be returning ASAP.
And Kylie Swim just went away without any official announcement. The last post on the Kylie Swim Instagram was over a year ago now, and I don't think anyone is missing it. Let's hope that Kylie fixed whatever issue she was having this time around, because Kylie officially announced that Kai is going to be a clothing brand. Kylie posted a collection of a few faux leather pieces hanging on a rack and captioned it, Kai, creativity, collaboration, and quality at an accessible price. The debut collection from Kylie Jenner's namesake fashion brand, designed in collaboration with Macleod, launches November 1st on Kai.com. Now, there's a lot to unpack here. First of all, accessible pricing has a very different meaning to everyone, and right off the bat, she was being criticized for what she considered accessible pricing. Kylie stated that the pricing would range from $48 to $198, and people had mixed opinions on that, writing, "You do know accessible is not $200, right? Accessible price? Do they know what minimum wage is? 'Cause damn." And yeah, $200 is a lot of money for most people. But when you compare Kai prices to prices at other retailers like, say, Zara or Aritzia, $198 for a trench coat is unfortunately pretty reasonable in today's standards. Now, one of the top comments under one of these posts said, "Let's see who she copied this time." And it's pretty funny how that's just like the standard reaction when it comes to the Kylie Jenners launching anything now. They're constantly being called out for taking inspiration from smaller brands, and it sounds like Kylie is keeping up with that track record. Creative director and stylist Betsy Johnson is calling out Kylie Jenner for allegedly ripping off her brand and her idea. Betsy has worked with Yeezy for the Gap campaign, she worked with Balenciaga Red Carpet, and she has her own brand called Products Ltd. As you can see, Betsy has a certain type of signature style. All her models are posed in the same position, there's a lot of leather going on, it's definitely a certain look. Well, when Kylie announced her brand Kai, Betsy felt like she was ripping off her concept. She took to Instagram and shared some messages that she was receiving from people who felt like Kylie was ripping her off. One message said, "Wait, sis, why is the caption giving me Products Ltd concept tees? Did you think this or am I bugging?" She also shared a paragraph from Financial Times Fashion describing Kylie's brand and put a bunch of middle finger emojis under it, followed by a picture of Kylie wearing wearing a trench coat with the caption, "Dead." At this point, a lot of people were confused at what she was trying to say. Leather or faux leather is nothing new. The pose that they do is nothing new. But it turns out there was actually more to the story. Betsy apparently emailed her design ideas and business concept to Kylie's team months prior. She wrote, "We emailed Kylie and all her team products LTD concept and language in a line sheet 6 months ago. Interesting concept, Kylie. Interesting. Thanks for the cosign. F your support." She also called out the brand that Kylie is collabing with on the collection and said, "Trash move from @Namelia also." Betsy also showed her student debt for school and said, "Well, I stare at my student debt. Worked my ass off for this. Like so many other working class kids who bust their ass for expertise they weren't born into to realize their ideas." Now look, whenever we talk about the possibility of some celebrity ripping off someone else's work, the response is usually very divided, and that's what we're seeing with this situation. There are some people who feel like Kylie 100% copied Betsy, writing, "Kylie has never had an original thought, so it's not surprising when something like this happens." But others think the allegation is a complete reach, writing, "I mean, it's black leather. It's not like she invented it. I'm sorry, I gotta back the Kardashians on this. It's literally leather outfits. That's not a new thing. Betsy didn't create it either. I'm all for defending small businesses from being stolen, but this is so Balenciaga and repetitive designs." But other comments offered a different perspective. Some people think that it's less about the fact that she's releasing a line of faux leather clothing and more about the actual business model. One comment said, "It's not about the designs itself, but the way of business, which is to have drops of products made in collab with smaller brands, which is groundbreaking." So it sounds like Betsy is upset because she allegedly emailed this business concept to Kylie's team 6 months ago. Then Kylie suddenly comes out with the same business model of collabing with different designers on each drop. Whether or not that's a groundbreaking idea is really up for debate, but a lot of people feel like the timelines just aren't adding up. If Betsy emailed Kylie's team 6 months ago about her idea, that doesn't really seem like enough time to pull off creating a new business, getting everything approved, trademarks, licensing, contracts, getting the product ready. That's such a short time frame to pull all of that off, which is making people question whether or not Kylie truly ripped off Betsy's brand. One comment reads, "All you people saying it's stolen designs when that person said she reached out a few months ago. Takes a lot longer to create a full line than a few months. It's such a reach." But I want to know what you guys think. Do you think it could definitely be possible for Kylie's team to have seen this idea in their email from Betsy 6 months ago and get everything ready to go that fast? Or do you think the concept and vision for the brand isn't that unique and could see it easily being a coincidence? I mean, I wouldn't be shocked at Kylie stealing someone else's idea because that does seem to be a pattern with every single person in that family, but who knows? I feel like we didn't get a ton of information from Betsy. Maybe she's holding on to her receipts for a lawsuit, but hopefully she shares more about this email that she sent to them because right now we don't really have much to go on. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think about everything down below, and I'll see you next time.